to throw. Well, he knew when to hold him, knew when to throw him, knew when to run, but he just walked away. And the Fenians started chasing him. There was 20 dozen or more. Michael stopped, had a wee look, threw a couple more. Well, he knew when to hold him, knew when to throw him, knew when to run, but he just walked away. And the Fenians started chasing him. There was no hedges or alleys, but it was Michael 3, Milltown 0, Chucky or Bally's. Well, he knew when to hold him, knew when to throw him, knew when to run, but he just walked away. And the Fenians started chasing him. Was no hedges or alleys, but it was Michael 3, Milltown 0, Chucky or Bally's.
Right, folks, it's been my pleasure to be with you this evening. Next up, we'll have my signing off tune, the Covenanter song, John Craig the Covenanter. Then we'll have Company with Absent Friends, and then the national anthem, as always, to end the evening. It's been a pleasure to be with you. Join us again when we're back on air. Talk to you all soon. Thanks very much for listening in. Good night, God bless, take care.
John Craig was a man of noble birth, no greater preacher roamed the earth. He swore the covenant was worth far more than royal laws. But John was more than a preacher man. If danger raised its icy hand above them all, John Craig would stand in battle for his cause. When John found that he'd been betrayed, new plans in Straventun were laid. The townsfolk did just what John said, along with Altus men. Dragoons arrived so self-assured at the meeting place before the hour, not realising they'd been lured right into John Craig's den. John Craig the Covenanter was an orator of note, and his congregation hung on every word that left his throat. But when danger threatened and it put him to the test, as a military tactician he's the best. The Altus men all sang so loud, the soldiers thought they'd found the crowd, and swore they'd soon be in their shrouds for flaunting royal law. Before they set off for the Vale to take their plunder from the kill, they quenched their thirst with good strong ale, their swords were set to draw. Their muskets left beside the road, primed with ball and powder load. No need, they thought, to set a guard for who would dare attack. The townsfolk then at Craig's command crept silently on knee and hand, and there with muskets raised did stand behind the soldier's back. John Craig the Covenanter was an orator of note, and his congregation hung on every word that left his throat. But when danger threatened and it put him to the test, as a military tactician he's the best. They took the soldiers by surprise, a look of terror in their eyes, no one to hear their fearful cries at what might be their fate. The laughter from the townsfolk rose, Craig ordered them remove their clothes. The soldiers left in drawers and hose, they did humiliate. So down the road the soldiers run, with no defence, no sword, no gun. To cheers and shouts for every man, they were just glad to flee. The service followed full of praise for God's deliverance on that day by the Covenanters' enemies, and John Craig's words of cheer. John Craig the Covenanter was an orator of note, and his congregation hung on every word that left his throat. But when danger threatened and it put him to the test, as a military tactician he's the best. John Craig the Covenanter was an orator of note, and his congregation hung on every word that left his throat. But when danger threatened and it put him to the test, as a military tactician he's the best.
The time has come to say goodnight, for every road must end to the ones who care and are always there. Our very special friends, let's say goodnight to those we love. I'll maybe shed a tear, but before we close, let's think of those we love who can be. Let's raise our glass to absent friends, for every road must end. We'll always be there in our hearts, our special absent friend. And when it's time for us to go, and our long journey ends, we'll never be alone, you'll see. We'll be with absent friends. Let's raise our glass to absent friends, for every road must end. We'll always be there in our hearts, our special absent friends. Let's raise our glass to absent friends, for every road must end. We'll always be there in our hearts, our special absent friends. Let's raise our glass to absent friends, for every road must end. They'll always be there in our hearts, our special absent friends, our special absent friends.
God save our gracious Queen, long live our noble Queen. God save the Queen. Send her victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save